Hello and welcome back to the Office of Student Veteran Life Dungeons & Dragons Thursday campaign, The Quest to Save Christmas. With me, Brandon, your DM. Today we have a full cadre of players with us. We have Jordan playing Mr. Frank G. We have Jesse playing Perseus, our rogue. We have Victor in the beautiful hat playing Bashino Whale-Eye Chavez. One Mr. Milo the Dragon playing Varian the Warlock, and KD knitting her way into Panacea the Cleric. When last Panacea. Thank you. I can't get 100%. I'm not a 4.0 student. Come on. When last we met, our players had each received an invitation from one Mr. Santa Claus to come visit him at the North Pole. Each player, being of some repute in the area, being somewhat flattered, decided to hop on the Polar Express and make their way to the North Pole. While they were gallivanting around the tavern car, they heard noises of death, mayhem, and destruction from ahead, and decided to investigate what was going on, only to find people, large, tall elves, killing all the passengers. They decided to intervene, and that is where we find ourselves now. We were at the top of the round, and it was this guy's turn right here. And boom. All right.
Is staring at him.
This enemy is looking pretty healthy. He's got a couple slashes, a couple cuts and bruises, but other than that, he just looks pissed off. So he's gonna take his longsword and make an attack against. Let's see, is that Varian right there?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, buddy.
It is Varian.
His first one misses you.
So many names.
His second one does a 12 hit.
The answer's probably no.
Oh, no.
I don't know. He's a warlock, so. All right. So he slashes twice with his longsword, but he misses very horribly. This brings us to Frank.
I'm glad I didn't need to utilize my things there for you, Varian.
I thought it would have been great.
Could have been cool, but I got that dex.
Is it, other than like the general light that was within this train, is there other light coming in through the windows, or is it kind of like boarded up or closed?
There is light coming in. It looks like it's just pre-twilight, so the sun is starting to go down.
And how bright is it, like on a scale of holy shit, I'm in the Sahara Desert to it's like winter in Alaska?
I'd call it a comfortable 6.5.
Okay. I'm not gonna do what I'm thinking I'm gonna do then.
Darn,
I want
wait to see that happen.
It's gonna happen. Don't worry.
There are places.
There is. Let's see. So we haven't hit Big Boy yet, right?
I think we established he was Medium Boy, didn't we?
Oh yes, Medium Boy. I am Large Boy.
I hit him with my glowing skull.
Yes, he has been hit. But he just looks mildly irked.
Wait, how do I do
Yeah, he didn't get hit much.
Let's see. Actions. 1 second here. I would like to use one of my divine senses to just kind of detect what's going on around here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Well, I mean, you see what it says, so I want to see if any of the players around me as well, because I don't know these folks that well, but also the, I'm assuming I can't tell if the dead guy is good or evil, but the one to my left and also Medium Boy, I just want to see.
So for those of you who aren't tracking, Divine Sense makes the presence of a strong evil register on Frank's senses as a noxious odor. What kind of noxious odor are we looking at here?
It's likely going to be the smell of sewer rats.
Oh, there you go. Haha, sewer rats!
Fucking rats!
Until the end of his next turn, he would know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. He would also know which of the presences he's being able to tell, but not identify exactly what kind they are, i.e. vampire or something of that nature. Within the radius, he can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. At this point, you smell Christmas cookies, eggnog, and the smell of blood from people around you.
What kind of Christmas cookies?
Right now you smell sugar cookies, but very, very slight hint of ginger snaps somewhere around.
I don't like either of those. I want to tackle the guy to the left.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I
using
guess
Divine Sense
tackle
was an
grapple.
action. It says it right there. As an action, you can open
Okay.
your awareness.
You want to play these games, sir?
Oh, we are playing that game.
All right. Let's see. Can I tell if the other people around me are damaged roughly in terms of my people, quote unquote?
Everyone, what do you look like? Is
I
anybody
look
looking-
hale and hearty, spry, spring of foot. Nobody's fucking touched me yet.
Milo, I love when you have a beer.
Same.
I look like I got a full night's rest.
Well rested.
What about
you, Perseus?
And
I'm still just covered in fudge and blood, and I have a stab wound on the side of my shoulder.
Oh dear.
A little
Well.
disappointed.
Panacea, how are you looking?
I'm fine and dandy. I've been hanging back and shooting from ranged.
Both fine and dandy.
okay.
Yeah.
in that case- Okay. Because I can't tell if it's still holding to any of the creatures, I'm gonna do my Channel Divinity Champion Challenge. And I can choose each creature of my choice within 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw, or they can't willingly move more than 30 feet from me.
I have a 7 and a 16. 16 for the knight. So there's a success, and here's a fail here. The fail will be marked with a red dot.
Okay, so he can't move too far from me. Yeah, that'll do for now. Did I just click something again?
And Boo Bradley is kind of trying to figure out why we have a tropical theme going on today.
Why don't you have a tropical theme going on?
Yeah,
every
Boo,
day?
why don't you have a tropical theme going on?
I'm a tropical dragon, just in case you
I'm
didn't get
a-
the memo.
Tropical nothing. I'm not tropical. So I could go for the castaway look.
You could, but you didn't.
Yeah, so Victor started this whole thing when he joined the chat, and then everybody else magically materialized.
So I
His
guess
shirts
to
and
answer your question,
backgrounds
Boo, it wasn't originally deliberate, but then things got out of hand.
Which sounds
Just
pretty
like
much
any
like
D&D
Welcome to
game.
the third day group.
Welcome to SVL.
All right, Frank, do you have anything
I
else
mean,
you're doing?
I've got an extra if anyone needs it.
I could
I
use it.
do. I requested it.
Oh, come on over, get it.
Y'all are hilarious.
I mean, the dragon
Okay.
suits.
Do I have anything that I want to do?
Your camera's like jumping in and out. It's kind of creepy because you're like, "Do I have anything?" And
Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Let me open this. Okay, yeah, no, that's looking good. It's the end of my turn.
okay. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
All right, this guy here is going to once again level his heavy crossbow right at Mr. Whale Eye. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit. Victor.
He's looking
Seven.
for it.
7 doesn't hit. You want me to roll?
No, I just have to see if it hits your armor class. If it meets or exceeds your AC, that's all I need to know.
AC armor.
Next to your
class.
initiative.
Yep. Should be near the top center of your character sheet.
Right above your actions and bonus
I see it.
actions.
16.
Okay, so he fails to hit. His crossbow bolt going wide brings us to Varian.
Oh, hi. That's me. Okay. All right. So there's a baddie right above me. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna use my. Oh shit! I don't have a weapon in hand, because I've been casting spells this whole time. So I'm gonna actually stick with that. I'm gonna move and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. So I'm gonna slide back here,
Yes.
out of range of the big boy.
Yeah, it opens you up to an opportunity attack from the vet if you do that.
Do it.
That's okay.
You're lucky he didn't hit.
Ah!
I'm not even going to tell you the number. I know he didn't hit.
Damn it.
Okay.
I was getting ready.
All right. So 1, 2. That's. Yeah, I could take another step back, but that's fine. I'm not too afraid. So I'm gonna roll for Eldritch Blast.
Kevin McAllister. I'm not afraid anymore.
19.
That's a big hit, buddy. Wait, I'm sorry. Making
And
sure we are
7
aiming at
damage.
this guy right here.
Yes, that is correct.
Terrific. For a whopping 7.
Milo, don't you also get an additional
Hmm.
part of
2
is
shots.
it damage or your 2 hit?
I,
have to roll
I get
twice.
to I get
He
to
has a
roll
force
again,
weapon.
but I do not have that magic weapon. Actually,
Oh, okay.
I didn't end up taking that.
Good.
So I will go ahead and
Fucking thing.
roll
baiting
that
me.
again.
That's another big hit.
Oh wow, that's
Lucky.
lovely. Wait, did it
You
roll
roll
just?
damage though.
Yeah, it rolled.
You
just a
rolled
hit.
only your 2 hits, so if you hit the
Oopsies.
highlighted portion, it will do your damage. Oh god. Unlimited power.
Oh, sorry. Got a little
Right.
into it there.
That's a bit of a hit. Frank, there's been a request that you make sure that your 3D dice are turned on.
3D dice are turned on.
Oh. Well, they're saying they didn't see them.
Oh,
Well,
But we'll keep
it
trying.
sounds
You
like
didn't-
it's
you didn't
sucks to
roll
be-
anything, I don't think.
Oh yeah, it's true. Stop whining.
Yeah.
You didn't roll anything.
None of my things have rolls currently. They're just
Jeez.
statements.
Jeez.
Okay. Well, I think that that was my action, and I moved, and
There you go, Sam.
I didn't really have anything else I wanted to do. I don't think.
All right. Well, you've successfully melted part of his face, burnt out a lot of his hair, and one of his eyes is kind of swelling shut. He's not going to have a good time of this.
I've got fantastic aim, headshots all day.
It's easier to describe. Bashino, what do you got?
Seeing that my new comrades here have just attacked this guy, I'm going to go ahead and move. Actually, no, I'm not going to move at all. I'm going to roll for an attack.
Do it. You hitting this guy here?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
18, that'll hit.
Oh, daddy.
Beautiful.
What weapon are you using?
I'm using the rapier.
Rapier?
Rapier?
Oh my god.
Because, guys, I
There's an
looked
eye
up
there.
how to pronounce this
Y'all are
this
killing
weapon.
me.
I'm
Believe
pretty
you
sure
at
it's
all.
rapier.
If you need help with how
All
to
right.
pronounce medieval weapons, just let me know. I will help you.
She is the biggest nerd out of all of us.
To be fair, it
Okay.
is Rapier. Technically.
so-
Yeah.
Regardless, he rolled, he hit.
I use my yes.
My
He
R
just uses
weapon.
raper.
So wait, I just want to confirm what was said. Was it I rolled my raper?
Yes, he did.
Okay, thank you.
I'm taking note of that one for you.
Thank
Unless
you, Dad.
you want to take notes today.
Nope, that's all you.
Okay.
No, that's a good one.
So my rapier is
The damage is done, man.
that's what I'm using.
Well, the
And
damage. is-
roll the damage.
Rolling
Not the damage
damage.
to your dignity, the damage to the enemy.
Oh, that
Damage to the
one.
enemy. Got it. 6.
All right.
Solid chloroform.
6 is good. All right, what else you got for us, Bashino?
So I am thinking to myself, wondering if that did any damage at all.
Did 6 of them, actually.
If you
Sounds
could
good.
quantify such a thing.
Yes.
Not
Well,
that we could, of course.
I mean,
You could narrate what you did with your damage in terms
if
of
you
like
want.
what you did. Like, did you shoot him in the ball sack? Did you hit him in the neck?
no. So I'm kind of just gave him like one good poke on the side. You know, just kind of like the
I
like
love
the
it.
torso.
So he raped him in the side with his raper.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because he didn't make any noise. Did he make any noise? I didn't hear anything. Did
He
you guys
you
hear
can
anything?
imagine
Oh,
it. It's
he's,
kind of a...
he's laughing at
Ugh. What
Very
else you
well.
got? Any other actions or movement?
No, I think I like where I am. I kind of shrug my shoulders and wait.
I love it. Perseus, what are you doing? With your fudgy, bloody face.
I know. I'm kind of a mess right now. I'm going to climb over this
Terrifying mess.
table.
That takes half your movement, by the way.
And move over there next to Bashino.
Keep going. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the chat. Boo Bradley says that mustache is rapering his eyes.
Good. That's the intent.
Boo, if I could grant you real life inspiration, I would. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Perseus, carry on.
It's okay. So I move next to Bashino, and I'm gonna target middle-sized guy over here. How do you?
Just click and hold.
Oh.
Perfect.
Yeah, him. And I'm going to use investigation to try to see if maybe, because obviously interrogation's not working, see if I can deduce from what they're wearing, what they might be.
Okay, so we're going to do
Check.
perception instead.
Oh.
So yeah, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you know the best skill
That's
for that.
even better. Okay.
Good.
I have a +8.
So tell me exactly what you're trying to perceive.
Kind of see his attire, maybe weapons, any small details that might give away who he is,
Okay.
why he's here, etc.
All right. Roll perception then. The 18. That's pretty phenomenal. All right, with that 18, and you're looking at medium boy over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing a plate or a set of black enameled plate mail, and you can see just barely etched in the chest. There's a giant K that's very swirly, very large K, but it's subtle. He has a very shiny broadsword, and it has a large black piece of stone in the pommel. If you didn't know better, you'd say it looked like coal.
Oh no. Is he a bad boy?
He must be on the naughty list.
The fact that you didn't make the swords candy canes is upsetting to me, and I want you to know that.
Do you know what? Don't ruin everything. That might happen eventually. At least
Now
it
it's
will
gonna
now.
have to.
Well, is that my action or?
So typically, doing something like that is considered an action. I don't usually do it like that. I count that as your interaction normally. But by the
Okay.
rules, it's an action. Keep going. Do your thing.
Okay, so now I can intimidate him to interrogate him.
Sure, that'll be your action though.
Okay. So roll for intimidation. Oh, this is
Oh,
not gonna
just
roll.
tell me what you're gonna tell him. I'm him. Talk to
I
me.
noticed the K on his chainmail. Immediately, I remember reading the letter from Santa Claus. I remember he signed it, little parentheses for Kringle. So I'm thinking maybe there's some
Do
correlation.
you really remember that though?
Can I not remember that?
It wasn't signed Kringle, so you don't remember that. It was S. Claus.
It's Claus. Okay, never mind.
Did the K look familiar?
Are you
I guess
asking
not
me?
now.
Well, I'm just saying, like, sounds like the K was the big part here, not necessarily the entirety of the name.
I'm gonna try to intimidate him into telling me what the K means.
Tell me what you're gonna tell him. I'm him.
Because I
Talk to
don't
me.
know. Okay, I'm gonna be like, I noticed the K on your chainmail. What does it mean? While I hold up my psychic swords to intimidate.
All right, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Short and simple. Okay.
Say those were invisible.
They're like ethereal energy.
And they can't see it?
Like the way we play, they can see him if you
Okay.
want them to. It's just more fun that way.
No, that didn't work.
Oh, I mean, the roll worked, but a 5. He looks at you.
Yeah.
He looks at you and says, "You got fudge on your face. You're a big disgrace. Get out of this place."
Frank turns his head directly to him as he hears this and just shakes, piercing gaze towards him to try and
But
also
not a glaze, just a gaze.
just a gaze, no glaze on this one. The glaze comes later in the day,
Got it.
but Frank has his
You
eyes
guys are
set on
killing
him.
me.
All right, you got anything else for us, Perseus?
No, that's gonna be all.
All right,
Okay.
Panacea, what are you up to?
Oh goodness. Aside dying from you guys. So I'm going to have my little flamey skull spit at this dude again.
All right, roll to hit.
I just gotta get to it.
Little flamey boy.
I'm a little flamey boy.
Is
So,
it Flame Boy?
boom.
Ugh.
Do I hit?
Um,
11.
The first
no, yeah, it's 18.
18. Your
Oh,
first
yeah,
roll was
sorry,
18?
plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so the interface between Roll20 and D&D Beyond has been a little laggy lately, so just give it a second.
Just-
But the 18 does
Okay.
hit.
All right, so rolling for damages. Ugh.
All right, it hits him for 7, leaving a big singe spot on the back of his armor and kind of giving almost a sunburn where the armor touches back. Whoo!
Okay.
Was Frank
Um,
able to smell anything during that?
Aside from the smell of slightly seared flesh, no.
He just wanted to wiggle his nose.
all right. And then, so that was my bonus action. And so for my action, I'm going to use my crossbow and aim for shooting him as well.
Roll to hit.
Ooh. Apparently, I'm not good at crossbow.
So I'm gonna let you know a 7's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, no. I figure as much.
All
And
right.
so you're just gonna hear me go, ah, fuck, and that's about it. It's in the shot. God damn it.
All right.
And yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm liking my spot, so
Okay.
I'm done.
This guy here, he looking at how damaged he is, and he just got hit in the face with 2 Eldritch Blasts, and people are just wailing on him. He's gonna try to break and run for it. That's gonna open up to opportunity attacks from both Frank and Bashino.
Wrong answer. Frank just looks at him.
Because he
And
can't
he's
get more
gonna-
than 30 feet away from you, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is Frank. The piercing gaze just goes right to him, and he brings his brass knuckle shield down, just trying to pummel him into the ground as he leaves.
Roll to hit.
Oh fuck!
So you try to do that, and you
I
end up
sure do.
you end up slipping and somehow punching yourself in the thigh. You're just so overeager, you take 2 damage.
I just
Yes, you take the 2 damage, and it is sad. Alright, that brings us to Bashino. Were you going to take an opportunity attack against him?
I love your sound effects.
Here for you, buddy.
You're muted. Oh, there you go.
Absolutely, I am. Yes, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and roll for attack.
That sounds like a plan. I can't get over your hat. I just love it so much.
22.
That's a big hit, buddy.
Oh, daddy.
I roll for damage.
Please do.
12.
You hamstring this guy. He trips and falls while he's trying to run past you.
I love hamstring.
There you go. Don't we all?
Ham.
Yeah.
You got
I
that
may
far?
have to go make a sandwich.
Anyway, the guy looks like he's barely clinging to life.
If he hamstringed him, wouldn't he be
He didn't,
prone?
he didn't actually hamstring him, but
Sir, I'm going off of your terminology.
Okay. Oop,
Sounds
kind
like
of
he
wondering-
fell.
I'm kind of wondering where this guy's going. Like the fun is just getting started. So I go ahead and make 2 moves toward him.
on your turn.
Can't do that on reaction.
Okay. I think about it, and then I realize I can't do it.
I plan to do this. I like it.
I
Move towards
plan
this
to do
fucker.
this.
I'm gonna move on him.
That brings us to Frank. What else?
No, yes. That's it.
Okay. Frank, my boy.
Frank gets real close, almost settling up behind this individual. Let's see here. This will be 15 feet to get to him. And then my other half to get right up to here. And I'm just gonna say, not so fast. And I'm gonna smite the ever-living shit out of him.
Bad boy.
I'm Frank. So I'm gonna.
not
I'm
the
just
hero
gonna-
this train needs.
I'm just the
What
hero
they
that you
deserve.
get. I'm just gonna fucking yeet some smiting. So DC of 14 for him.
With save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does a 3 pass? No.
It
All
does
right.
not. So, as I just bring down this wrathful smite, I go. Does it get him? Not quite.
It hits.
Is he dead?
Oh, no, he's not quite dead. He's very
Oh.
close, though. He is. It looks like he's terminal.
You know what's unfortunate is my bonus action can also be a wrathful smite. What up?
Do it again.
So, seeing that he didn't quite go down, I
He succeeds on that whiz save.
God damn it, son of a bitch. Wait, is my damage really just rolling that shitty?
Sure looks like it.
That is bad.
I mean, it's not good.
Frank just. Why have you
Bear with us, we have some technical difficulties. I'm not going to move anyone's camera because as soon as KD gets back, everyone.
Am I on the right side now?
Places.
I'm on the right side now.
Actually, Milo, you and Jordan are the only ones that don't have to move.
Oh, sweet. Hi.
So,
Hi.
I'm very
What?
sad.
Jesse,
with
go the
my
other way.
shit rolls currently.
Okay.
perfect. Should stay there the whole time. And KD's back.
Oh, well.
All right.
Hello.
That was fun. There we go.
Frank is extraordinarily disappointed in himself due to the apathy that he feels.
Can you
I'm
show
imposing.
us his disappointment?
It's all right, big guy. You'll get him next time.
I self-inflict 1 damage to myself, mental health.
What?
I take this loss very seriously to the
You
point that
We need to get him a counselor.
Frank's just like kind of looking at his shield after this, like,
I'm just picturing this, 45-year-old dad that's just sitting there having an existential crisis and doesn't know what to do with his life because he failed his family and can't run out on them, but can't do anything to succeed.
wrong. I've succeeded with my family. I'm a great man, but I'm sad that I was not able to accomplish the goal of saving the citizenship of this lovely train currently.
Fair
God
enough.
Damn it, Katie.
Fair enough. Some of our viewers are really worried for your
Shut up, Sam.
mental health, Jordan. All right. Seeing that happen, this guy is going to try to defend his ally. He's going to take 2 swipes at Frank with his greatsword.
About to get fucking swiped by
Does
my
an
nuts.
18 hit?
Yes.
All right. So he only hits you 1 time, not the 2, and that will bring us to a whopping 3 damage.
Frank actually looks happy. He has like a face that looks similar to what Ron Swanson looks like. The 3 times he ever laughs, and he's just like, just kind of giggling as it glances off of his body.
There we go. All right. He is also going to. No, he's not. All right. That brings us to Varian.
Oh, yeah.
That's you, buddy.
Okay. I am out of range of everybody right now,
It's almost like
unless
you
I
can
do
move.
something fun. I could do many fun things. Let's see here.
All the fun things.
I guess I could just keep Eldritch blasting and cackling while I lightning the shit out of people. That's always fun.
Will you actually
Uh,
cackle though?
I did last time,
I know.
and it was
I just love it.
entirely
I-
unintentional. I was just really enjoying myself.
I don't
really
believe him.
appreciate your cackling.
He wants you to cackle on him.
Okay. I'm just trying to is there anything fun I should do, or should I just play my role and kill things? I think it's probably going to be that one for now. So is there any indication of how beefy this medium-sized boy is? This
Medium
guy?
beef.
How beefy he is, or how healthy he is? What are we looking?
Yeah, well, I'm fairly sure I don't remember us doing very much damage to him. A couple skull pops, maybe.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit. He looks like he might have a bloody lip.
But have I any indication of his constitution, like how beefy this dude is? You said he looked well armored.
Kind of picture Schwarzenegger in Conan, only covered in
Okay.
metal.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
pretty.
That's kind of
creepy.
frightening. Is that really a medium boy?
I mean, by class size, he is technically medium. He does not take up a 10 by 10 foot grid. So
Not yet. It's Goku before he goes KO Ken times 10.
but it's not his final form.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, noticing this, I realized that the fight might go on for another minute or two, another turn or two. I don't know. I guess that's breaking, but whatever. Let's go action and interaction to draw my longsword and summon my short blade.
There we go. Tell us
Okay.
what this looks like.
Let me please. I will share. The first thing I'm gonna do, if you'll direct your attention to the roll 20, is I'm gonna share the item description, which I think I can do like so. And
I'd also like you to describe it.
for everybody
if you
watching,
feel like-
I will. I've been waiting for this moment for such a long time.
I've been
Good.
waiting for this
You
moment.
have no idea. Okay, so you'll see a very lengthy item description that I worked really hard on, and I'm really excited about. So, you'll notice that the sword that I drew, you won't notice this in party really, but that's okay, is the long blade of swift justice. And I might remind, oh shit, nobody knows that yet. Never mind, we'll cover that later. You'll know why later.
It's
You
just a
know it's
long
a-
blade.
It's a glowy sword. That's all. It's just a glowing fucking sword. So I pull that out of my sheath.
What color is it glowing?
White.
Why does this
like,
sound like
it
he's
is-
pulling out his dick?
Do you want me to change the color to make it less like?
It's whatever
Nope.
you want, man. It's your sword.
Yeah, but I don't
Your
want
sword
it to be.
flop it around as
It's
you
not
want.
phallic. It's not phallic, although it is hard. So I withdraw my long sword from its sheath.
It's
Uh,
not phallic.
oh god,
Yeah.
he's writing it down.
Even
That's
though
a possible
Okay,
episode time.
so I'm-
alive.
so I'm-
alive.
basically,
hard.
you guys didn't even see this sword before. It was clipped to my belt somewhere. Somehow I pull it up, and it is as if a light appears as it is exiting my sheath, and it's almost as if the blade is appearing. Almost. I would draw
Sees
the
it.
exactly. I need to do that to my face while I tell the story. So I have a longsword in my right hand. I hold out my left hand, and I summon my short blade in my left hand.
From nowhere.
I created a pact weapon because I'm a warlock, but that's yeah.
So like,
So it just
do you open your hand
materializes in my left hand, and it is also glowing white. So now I have two swords, one in each hand.
up? So was it like a beam of lightning and like, or was it
No,
like
no.
it slowly materialized, like as a drip, like rain,
It rapidly materialized.
just like, swing?
Think transporter. Star
Like
Trek.
you're a fucking magician, and it was just like, haha.
Yeah.
From behind your ear.
Why didn't you pull that sword from behind one of the enemy's ears?
Well, I have big plans for it that maybe I'll get to use at some point. But for now, I have two
Hard
weapons
plans.
in my hand. I am out of actions, and I'm going to advance ever so slightly just to get a little closer in case they decide to run at the daunting sight of the scary man with two glowing swords. I don't know.
You
Sounds
snip his
terrific.
hair.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to stay behind
All right.
just in case. Well, I Chavez.
Anything
and I'm going
else?
to enter. No.
All right. That brings us to Bashina Well Chavez.
All right, I turn back to Varian. I say, like, muy bien, amigo. I'm going to go ahead and move. I know Spanish. I'm going to move
What?
one position. I'm going to talk to Medium Boy and ask him one question.
What are you gonna ask him?
Do you have anything to say to your minion before we kill him?
That's evil.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Not
I am
really.
trying to intimidate.
Roll to
He
intimidate.
says, nah.
Roll to intimidate. See what
Are you
happens.
intimidated? Okay.
See what happens.
I didn't realize I was. It's
Hope
not
you
gonna
roll
be
it
good.
that one so that we hear like a ding in his armor.
Oh, it's a 4.
Oof.
Is it a 4?
It's a 4.
Wait, you rolled a 4 or you rolled a 1 and plus 3?
Oh. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
What's your proficiency bonus on it?
Well, that's
I
we gotta
have
be
none.
careful with that. We don't know.
Oh.
So looking at the intimidate, does it have a plus next to it?
Has a -2.
Next to
what?
intimidate. So then
Yes,
you would
like on the skill.
Yeah, so then you would subtract 2 from your roll.
Don't try and intimidate
Got
people.
it. 2. That's good advice, Frank.
Frank feels better seeing this happen, and he's like, I can do this.
So as you ask him, do you have
Well-
anything to say to your minion before we kill him? He looks at him and goes, "Not really. Little suckers maybe do a lot of paperwork on him."
Frank
There's one
noticeably
thing I
twitches.
don't like. It's people who don't like to do the paperwork. I go ahead and roll for attack
On the big guy or the little guy?
on the little guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
And I roll a 24.
That's a hit.
Fuck.
That's right. I damage 12.
He's toast. You want to tell us how it happened?
I want you to go ahead and do it for me.
All right, what weapon are you using?
I'm using a rapier.
Did we just kill the medium boy?
No.
No, the
Okay.
little one.
I thought he just fucking one-shotted him with 12 damage, and I was really confused.
No, so as you look this guy dead in the eyes, the big guy, you say, "All right, take your sword." You thrust it straight through his throat, and as it pierces his throat, you hear
Nice. Good touch.
as he slides off your sword flat on the ground.
We hear Christmas bells when he hits the ground.
I'd like
You
to.
hear a clatter of some plates.
That
Sounds
sound
like Christmas bells to me.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Sure. it
That's
doesn't
what we're
sound-
going for.
There you go.
Boom.
All right.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Do you say that to medium boy?
I say that to medium boy, and I end my turn with a wink.
As soon as you say that, he looks utterly enraged. Like,
Uh-oh.
furious that you mentioned that name. Perseus, what do you do?
Okay, I'm going to. Well, I have both my psychic blades donned. Can't see them though, apparently. I'm going to try to attack medium boy now, knowing that intimidation just doesn't work. He's not going to tell me
Not if you roll like
who he
crap.
is.
If you move to the side of medium boy, in this instance, you would get a flanking bonus, so you'd get a sneak attack.
So
If I
that
go
is-
forward?
That is something we really haven't mentioned much. Thank you for that, Jordan. Remember how we have advantage where you can roll twice and take the higher of the numbers? Well, there are certain times where you can have advantage on an attack. If you make an enemy sandwich where you have ally, bad guy, and then you, then you get advantage, which means you get to roll twice. So for that, if you go either here or here, you'd get advantage on your attack.
Is the skull still there?
It is. You can have your turn in the same space as an ally. You just can't end your turn in that space. So you need to make sure you have enough movement to leave that space at the end of your turn. Does that make sense?
Can't make it to that space because she's got
Well,
rough terrain.
Well, just to clarify, it would be
No.
10 feet per movement space, right?
Yes. That is
So
what
she
rough terrain is.
could get it to here,
Mhm.
and she'd be fine because she has 35 movement speed.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that'd be
Well,
10,
Perseus,
20,
sorry, he
30.
has 30. Yeah, he
Oh.
has the ability, but I wouldn't move past that, just as an investment.
So,
But you'd
Yeah.
still get advantage.
so
Just stand on top of the body.
just to make sure it's clear, rough terrain just means you have to take every square counts as 10 rather than 5.
Yeah.
And yes, you can go ahead and stand on the body because it's kind of slumped down mostly under the table anyway. Dang it, KD.
Son of a bitch!
All right, carry on. Keep going. Let's see what you're gonna do.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Oh, here. Yeah, and then I'm going to attack him with my psychic blades.
Do it.
I have a bonus action too, so I guess my first action will be the one in my right hand, and then I'm gonna aim for him and then hope to wedge the blade in, and then kind of swing around to hit him with the other one.
Okay.
Fair.
Just remember when you do. Oh, no, the bonus. Never mind. Do exactly what you're gonna do. Ignore what I was about to say. Carry on.
Okay.
I forgot psychic blades don't take a hit for an offhand attack. They're the same as normal. So
They don't do as much
Okay.
damage, though.
Action. Sorry, is it the dex or the strength one?
You
Dex?
probably want to use your dex.
Okay.
Unless you're a
you,
strong boy.
I would always use Dex for you.
Okay.
Most rogues do not have strength as a big. Oh god.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
That first. Well, you have advantage. Roll again.
Yeah. So advantage means rolling twice.
And choosing the highest.
Yeah. Also, I love slow rolls because.
That's a big hit. The first one definitely hits and deals him that massive 13 damage.
Just a big oof.
Okay,
All right,
so
that one stabs you. Where in his body were you trying to poke that one?
definitely aiming for the internal organs. So I'd say rib cage.
So
Just
chesticle area.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe a little lower.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a bonus attack to try to swing the other one around to get the back. His back, like, yep.
So where did the first one stab? I missed that.
About yay.
Testicles?
Chesticle.
Testicles?
No,
Yeah.
chesticle.
Chesticles.
Chesticle.
You gotta roll
You
again.
better roll again.
Okay.
So when you have advantage, it's usually just best practice. Just roll twice right off the bat.
Yeah.
Missed
that's
twice, though.
cool.
Wait. No. I guess I can't impose any sort of disadvantage on this, can I?
Unless you want to disadvantage her attack.
No, I don't.
Okay.
God damn it.
That'd be really rude. All right. Well, you got him with the 1. So that dealt him a significant amount of damage. You see a little bit of blood start to come out from his nose as he coughs up a little bit of blood kind of bubbling.
Perfect.
It's
Thank
not
you.
good. It's not good. Panacea, welcome back.
Yep.
Sorry, I used to be a waiter. I will always wait till you take a bite before I talk to you.
Of course. Well, I was gonna make a ham sandwich because of the whole hamstring thing, but I'm out of mayo, so
Oh,
I went with soup. Yeah,
You know-
I was very upset about that.
soup is good food. I believe the dead Kennedy said that.
Yep, soup is good food. Anyways, so I'm feeling a little far away, so I'm gonna kind of walk up here a bit, kind of hang out here by Varian. And we're going. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
And so I'm going to repeat my last round with another flamey boy kiss.
Flamey boy kisses.
Yeah, he likes him. He thinks
It's
he's
another
cute.
big hit.
Yes.
What's that damage
And
looking like?
And that damage is looking not hurtful.
Really? A 9 doesn't seem hurtful to you?
That's hell.
No, I
that's
mean the other way. Not bad. There we go. That one.
It seems hurtful, but not like in an emotional way.
No, it's good for me, bad for him.
All right. What else are you doing?
I'm also, I'm still a good ways away. I'm liking being safe, so I'm gonna, try and shoot him in the face. See if that works.
I am so grateful that we have someone who's a
Oh.
spellcaster who's not running into harm's way constantly.
Yeah, no.
There's still
yeah.
time.
But I mean, you're not super effective from a distance, so.
Not very, no. It's just like I'm gonna start rolling that one with my real dice, man, because I cannot hit with my crossbow on here.
Totally fine.
And I swear it's a dice thing.
Sure. Blame the random number generator.
Yeah, I'm totally blaming the random number generator because my dice have good juju. That does not, apparently.
All right. You got anything else for us, Panacea?
Nope. Just, I'm enjoying the show of my little flamey skull and its crush on, its friend.
Little flamey skull boy. All right, that brings us to Frankie. That's you, my Frank, my dude.
Oh, he froze.
No, I didn't.
I can't believe you fell for that.
No, but my mustache is falling off because I had to take it off for a moment, and now I'm really sad. So-
Our viewers agree that the random dice generator does suck on Roll20, so
Oh, okay, so no more mustache boy for today.
we'll just imagine it.
unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta get some good fucking glue.
Told you, crazy glue will keep it on there.
Dude, I'm not
Yeah,
putting fucking
go for
crazy
it.
glue on my face, and they won't.
Never mind the chemical burns.
No
Yeah,
chesticles.
they won't send me the good stuff, because it's flammable, evidently. So does Frank have advantage on this right now as well,
Yes,
since we're
absolutely.
having sandwich boys?
Ooh.
Sir, that's racist to say it that way. What?
Huh?
So I'm gonna try and smash down on him with my my lovely shield here. It's a 17 hit.
It does not. But you have advantage.
I do. Thank God. Fuck.
That hits.
So as Frank comes down with the shield, he's going to kind of like quickly with the crossbow that he has, just kind of shoot it out at him. Kind of in that sense, gaining an advantage as you would in that situation where the person's just been hit over the head with kind of some brass knuckles.
Sure. Neither of
Does
those
a
hit.
15. Fuck. So it goes a little bit wide, and Frank sort of readjusts as he notices it missing, and he just kind of he's still ready.
I'm sorry, we're having a riot in the chat. Everyone's revolting that your mustache is gone.
It's literally not gonna stay.
What
Fix
happened
it.
to the mustache? Bring back the mustache. Oh my gosh, what happened to your mustache? Holy shit, his mustache. What's wrong with your
Duct
face?
tape.
There you go.
Just get some duct tape and tape that on.
The prevailing suggestion is to glue it.
Have any glue?
All right.
I do have some wood glue, but I don't think that's.
They all agree
Do
with
it!
me that you should
Do it!
super glue it.
This is important.
All right. While Jordan's deciding how he's going to attach that fur to his face, this guy here, seeing that he's surrounded, is going to try to break contact and step back. He's going to take the disengage action, and
Does that mean my flaming skull gets any special extra?
so since he disengaged, he's using that as his action. It means he is free from attacks of opportunity.
Wait, did he just
Oh,
fucking
is he just, like,
yeet the fuck
gone?
out of
Bounce.
there?
Yeah, he took off.
You said
Oh
Yeah.
no, he's
Out of
also
the room.
within my champions thing. Oh wait, no, he
No,
fucking.
he wasn't.
God damn.
But he did, of course. He didn't just disappear. He ran through a door. So
oh,
he
did
opened
he?
the door behind him as he was going through. So now the door's
forgot
open
to
for you guys.
close it.
He is still within visual sight. Varian, are you gonna do anything?
So what?
Is
I
this
got a
guy
quick
like
question.
mid-run right now?
Yeah,
Or is
he's
he, like,
turned-
backing
he's turned
away
around,
slowly?
He's running.
Oh, he's
I got
hauling
a
ass.
quick question within this. Should that other door be open currently?
Which one? The one in front
The
of him?
one that in front of him.
Yes,
Really? Why? All the other doors have been closed.
they have been.
Why is this one open in that case?
On your turn,
Why
you
you-
can try to find out.
Well, no, I just want to know now because it doesn't fit within the mechanics of the game. It
It-
should be closed, shouldn't it?
What do you
Perfectly
mean?
fits with it.
He's the DM. He can make it open or close
I'm
if he
just
wants
saying.
to.
I got
you-
this. I got
You're
this.
fucking up my flavor move for next turn. I'm just telling you that.
I don't know if you remember
This
or
door is
not.
This
but,
is the
that
Polar
guy
Express
rushed in here to
anything
help those
goes.
other two. It's totally believable that he left that door open on the way in.
What I
Valid.
can see, does it look slightly dark in there, or is it very bright, similarly to the rest of the train?
Looking through, you all see. Let me finish chewing. Sorry.
No.
Speaking of chewing,
All right. See, I keep muting the stream, but
Chewing
not
on
you
that
guys. So you guys had
mustache?
to hear me chew, and I'm sorry.
Terrible.
All right. Looking through that way, you can kind of make out the doorway ahead of him a little bit, which is open. There's no door there, and inside you see a room that is partially lit. It's kind of patchy lighting, almost as if several of the lights in there have gone out.
So you said 6.5 for the main car earlier. Does this look like a 3?
It alternates between, I'd say, about a 5 and a 2, depending on where down the hallway. The center is a little bit darker than the rest.
Okay.
Now, can Varian have
that's
his turn
not
now?
foreboding.
No, Varian cannot, but he can.
Yeah, I think I should have my
All right,
turn
Varian,
now.
what do you got?
1, 2, 3. Can I close the door?
If you would like to use your interaction to close the door, you are more than welcome. to.
Can you even reach
Door's
that?
closed, baby.
5,
Not quite
10,
yet.
15, 20,
About up,
25.
that's 30 feet. Hey, look, there I am.
So knowing that someone wants to do something, he closes the door just to be a butt. I love it.
That's not true. That's
Frank's
not
still
true.
gonna do something, so.
Listen, I'm gonna try and talk to Frank for a second. He seems like a fucking loose cannon. He started this engagement without getting any information about who these people were or what they were doing. He had a shield at this poor man's throat. He didn't know if he was actual.
All right.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna say one thing real quick. You closed the door, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and end combat. You guys can all talk.
Oh yeah. So that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna close the door and I was gonna say, let's slow down and talk for a second because we can figure out better rules of combat.
We need to apprehend him.
It's a train that's moving. We can work our way from the ass end to the front end. We will get this man. We got a minute. Calm down, Frank.
The person with the beak
Dude, he
shot
can
the
jump
people.
off.
Oh,
I
you
had
think
this
he's gonna
handled,
jump
and
up?
then someone got shot. Not on my watch, goddammit.
You had this
Frank moves
handled when
forward.
you failed to hit the first man. You failed to intimidate both of them. You failed to
I didn't
shield
try
bash.
to hit anybody. I intimidated him, and I had one in cuffs. And then
I shot him.
This bird beak.
Yeah,
shot
that's true.
somebody.
I was not pleased. I was not pleased about the bird beak shooting people.
Really?
either.
Because it seems like you have a very altered sense of events. Have you been questioned yet? Why don't you step back from that door, sir?
Why don't you question me?
What do you think you saw? Clearly, you're delusional. How much did you have to drink in that first cart?
More than you could handle, big guy.
Unlikely.
Ooh.
Frank he just shoves the little warlock to the side.
The warlock steps to the side and watches his hand go past him as
Oh
if.
no, this is a strength contest station, in my opinion.
So
yeah?
what we'll do is Frank.
Because how
will
does your
do-
hand get from you to
Hold
me?
on,
Isn't
hold
it
on,
gonna
hold
be
on.
speed?
Whoa. Slow down. Frank athletics check. Milo, we can do a dexterity check.
About to fucking yeet this boy.
Bring it. Bitch.
23.
You try to weasel out of the way, but he checks you right in the chest, I'm assuming?
Pushing him back.
Alright, so you push back 5
That's the
feet.
intent.
So we know I'm still holding two swords, right? And they're glowing.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Well, he still pushed you back 5 feet.
You want to
Oh,
roll
right.
initiative?
I need to move.
Frank's
helped you,
gonna settle up here.
I want to enter combat. Roll initiative.
You can
Alright,
do
while
that.
they're doing this, is there anything else the rest of you guys are doing?
I'm moving away from this dead body to this other seat.
To the other dead body.
Frank kicks the door open, by the way.
I'm doing whatever I have to do to like make get my skull back in its little other world or whatever.
I'm trying to move.
It's a concentration spell. All you have to do is decide you don't want it out there anymore.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so cooler heads don't prevail. We do not regroup. Somebody's being an asshole, shoves me out of the way and kicks the door open. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
That is what we're getting.
After you
Yep.
said that you were gonna dodge it and you closed the door, even though I wasn't the one that did anything.
You think I was closing the door to hurt you or to group up with you guys and get
No,
on the same fucking
I have
page?
to get my collar. And he's gone now. Look. As I open the door, I can see that there is obviously no individuals here, just blood smears in the next path. And I say, look what you did.
And it's so true.
Gotten
Now
away
that the
now.
hulking figure is not in the way, you can see that the door ahead of you has been torn off of its hinges, almost as if hit by something really large. Just kind of dangling there, flapping as the train flows back and forth. The room ahead of you, the hall ahead of you, like I said, has patches of dimmer lighting, almost as if the lights have been broken going on down the hall. It's quiet, almost like a silent night, aside from the sounds of the train and the blood on the
God
floor
Damn
in front
it.
of you.
Frank's gonna keep
My
walking
favorite
forward
song.
as he does a lay hands on himself for a 20 health regeneration.
Sounds good.
And he's just gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna move to the blood spot and kind of just look
Anyone
down
else
at it and
hurt that
investigate.
needs help?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right. Well, Frank's moving forward. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
following.
Fuck.
Well, people are
I'm
moving.
going to
and
follow
don't-
him too.
You can't
Oh, sorry.
question dead people.
I wasn't trying to question the dead person. I was trying to investigate the blood, and evidently I can't tell the difference between blood and Kool-Aid.
You
But if
can,
we keep
it
killing
looks very
people-
similar to strawberry jam.
I dipped my finger in it, and
It does not taste like strawberry jam.
I'm slightly confused.
All right, Perseus, what were you saying?
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna yell out while everyone's moving to the next cart that you can't question dead people, as in we shouldn't like be killing people. We should be trying to figure out who these
Tell
people
that
are.
to the bird.
Tell that
I don't
to
think
the bird.
anyone.
I'm just chuckling under my mask.
And walk behind them.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's a good song.
Oh God, Frank's incapability to tell what this blood is brings him back to the original crime scene, and he wants to investigate the bloodied corpses, the ones that are all dead.
Are you backtracking? Okay.
Well, I thought the fucking pile of blood was strawberry jam, so I'm going back to the original scene of the crime in order to ascertain if there is any discernible motive.
All right.
Oh, so you mean like after he shoved me out of the way and kicked the door down, went into the next room, then he decided to turn the fuck back around, go back past me. I'm
Look.
fucking pissed, by the way. And then
You can be pissed,
then
but
now we're gonna try and get on the same page and figure out what's going on in this fucking room. Now.
Frank is not paying attention to the
Frank
little
is being a
warlock man
fucking
screaming.
dipshit.
He's investigating the 4 corpses to see if there's any similarity in their murder.
Yeah,
Are you
can I roll
investigating?
That's a good
investigation?
idea.
Are you investigating each corpse individually, or are you gonna do them all at once using the 10-minute rule?
Can I help the 10-minute roll?
Absolutely.
I'm fine with the 10-minute one.
So for
I'm
those
just analyzing.
for those of you who are joining us, we have a house rule here where thank you for pushing the music, by the way. Our house rule where if an individual does not want to have to search every single thing, they can choose to search the whole room. It takes 10 minutes. If they choose to take less than 10 minutes, for every minute less that they take, then they take a -1 penalty on their investigation roll. However, if an ally helps you, it adds a +2 to your roll. Everybody
okay.
searching gets to roll, and the highest roll is the one that we use. So I have 2 people rolling. That means you guys can take it in 8
I
minutes.
just
and still
rolled.
get
Should
normal.
show up there.
Yeah, it'll be a 21.
Right.
23.
So we have a 21 and 23. Looks like Perseus is helping out too.
That's where the 23 came from.
Yep. Anybody else?
What are we rolling?
Did my roll
Investigation.
actually show through?
Yes, yours went through, Katie.
Investigation.
Okay, great.
I want to note, Frank is not looking for any specific items. He is looking for anything that seems out of place, like an identification of the individual as well, and if there's any similarities in the patterns of how they've been killed.
Okay, definitely.
Specifically.
So you're doing more crime investigation. Everyone else is searching for things, right?
Yeah, I'm a looter.
Okay.
Hey.
The rolls were plenty high enough, so I'm just gonna say, is there anybody not searching currently? Great.
Victor.
Everyone's working together. You guys find items-wise. You find. Helps if I'm in the right room. Okay. You guys find a pair of long swords, a pair of short swords, 3 heavy crossbows, a great sword, a pouch containing 110 gold pieces, and a really well-maintained shoestring.
So you said 110 gold, 2 short swords, and what?
2 short swords, 3 heavy crossbows, a great sword, and the 110 gold.
And a well-maintained shoelace?
Yes. As for you, particularly Frank, you find that each of the victims seems to be of a different race, none of them human. All of them wearing nice clothing. I wouldn't say too fancy, but a little bit nicer than your average traveler, as if they expected to be greeted by someone special. Other than that, there's nothing really special about the people. However, both of the attackers that you have dead in here also are wearing black, in this case leather armor, and they also have that ornate K kind of subdued but in the front.
So it appears here that none of these victims are human. But these aren't our average travelers. They're not poor. Both these attackers are together. And you, Frank points towards the warlock boy with the 2 shiny swords. You let the big man get away.
Good job, Sherlock. Glad you
Who
came
is
back
Sherlock?
To investigate. Ah, fuck.
So, can I wield one of the heavy crossbows? Like, can I switch my crossbows out?
Do you have?
Yes.
If you have proficiency in it, yeah. I mean, you can
Well,
wield it.
you
Even
wield
if
it.
you don't have proficiency,
Yeah.
you can definitely wield it. You just take a penalty.
Where do I check that? Is actually what I'm kind of trying to ask.
So on the very left side of your D&D Beyond, you'll
Mhm.
see armor, weapons, tools, languages. It's on like the
Yeah.
bottom. If your
Okay.
your weapon should say heavy crossbow or crossbow, right?
Yeah, and
Brandon?
she is
Yeah,
not
no, I
proficient,
don't.
so,
I am not proficient. Okay, then it's not worth wielding it. Then I guess, right?
yeah. Well, you just
You can
wouldn't
hold
get
on
add
to
your
it and sell it.
proficiency bonus. But yeah,
Oh, I'm
you
gonna
could take
hold
and
on to
sell
it. Everything can be sold. Yeah, no, I don't get rid of shit.
All right, so how are you guys divvying up the loot?
I want the shoelace.
For those of you who are watching, that's the other portion of this rule. All the people who are choosing to search together get to divide up the loot. Nothing is owed to someone who doesn't search unless the party chooses to be benevolent and share. If there are disputes on what the loot or how loot's going to be distributed, it's settled by the party. If the party can't settle it, they go to anybody that wasn't searching. And if they can't settle it, I choose.
I want some bolts because I'm actually using my crossbow. So,
So fun story,
That-
I don't
that's-
count ammo.
oh,
So
I love you.
unless you're gonna try to do something absolutely crazy, like say I shoot, 400 bolts
4,000.
at this door to make sure it doesn't open, yeah, then you better be carrying that many bolts.
Okay, sweet. Then I'm not worried about that. Okay. Then yeah, I just say we split the gold evenly and let anyone call dibs on anything else.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm good with my psychic weapons, but I would like some gold.
And I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I'm-
Machino already claimed that shoelace, unless anybody wants to fight for it.
Machino
He
didn't
can
roll
have
for an
it.
investigation.
He said he was going. I told him not to roll.
You bastard, you.
Shoelace and the great sword. I am a ranger after all.
Go for it. Enjoy.
Frank moves past the other people, muttering to himself, there's something going on here. They're all together in this.
About us or them?
Can I still see fucking Medium Boy at the end of the carway?
Yeah, you see him just kind of standing there, staring at you.
He's staring at me.
He's staring right at you and not moving. He's just standing there and staring.
That
Kind of
motherfucker
Oh,
was
no.
definitely not there originally.
Oh no,
I
we
have
lost
not
him.
moved him.
As I hear the silly warlock behind me, I charge him.
God damn it, not again.
No, you do not get a move. Don't move your characters.
Oh, okay.
Because I charged him. I did not give you warning.
So
I heard this
Again,
I heard this warlock.
You did not
and
give
I
us
just
warning
go.
again.
No, not again, sir.
This is the second time this has happened.
No. This is the first time it's happened because the first time it happened with other people, it was a bird person shooting the other guy who I'd already
No,
mastered.
that was after you engaged in combat.
Yeah, we were
opened
in
the door.
combat.
No. That is not what happened. Again, I want
Yes,
to. This
it
is
is.
this is meta
We
here.
uploaded the video.
I
I can fucking prove
intimidated.
it.
No. I intimidated them. I cuffed one and was going to cuff the other.
Were you
and
the
then
first person in the room?
Panacea- Yes, I did not
Yes.
engage in combat.
Yes,
though.
you absolutely did.
No,
You
I
had
did
one
not.
dude down and you tried to shield bash him and you fucking missed.
No, I intimidated. I cuffed, and then the bird person shot the other person in the fucking knee.
I saw. I didn't shoot him
I'm
in the
gonna
knee. I
have
just
to, I'm
shot
gonna
him.
have to
But...
arbitrate here. As a point of technicality, after you grabbed them, we rolled initiative, so you did start combat.
No, there was no initiative when I grabbed.
But
Go and
after,
review the
after-
episode.
when
You
you grabbed,
grabbing-
it made us enter
Cause-
initiative.
No,
We
I
did?
intimidated both, and they were both laying down their weapons. And at that time, I
That is
cuffed
not
one
fucking
of them,
true.
and the other one was going
All
to
right.
beat
Okay,
them.
Hold
whose
on.
recollection ability is suspect now?
Let's
You.
let's table this one for later,
I'm gonna pull up the fucking
and
video
let's see
right
what's
Do it.
happening.
I want to
Frank-
tackle grapple.
Frank, as you're charging ahead,
Again.
since
Not again.
since you don't have a surprise round because he knows you're there,
But did he know I was going to charge at him?
no, but he sees you, and
Okay.
so when he sees you charging at him, that would, if you think about someone charging at you that was just fighting you, that would cause initiative to start. So you'd have to go under your movement speed. So you'd be able to move 30, or you could dash and use your 60.
He doesn't know that I'm going for him yet.
Well,
I'm fast.
you guys were just fighting,
Indeed.
and he's standing there staring at you. I very clearly said that. So as soon as you start running at someone who is just fighting you, they're probably going to assume that you're trying to fight them again.
Well,
Okay.
this is from here to here is 60 feet right where I am.
Right, but then you
so-
wouldn't be able to take your action because you dashed.
Well, I can bonus action.
You could bonus action. I just wanted to make sure we're all clear.
I'm gonna do compelled duel. Which hopefully is showing up there.
Yep. So you can compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you choose, blah, 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 blah. So they have to make a wisdom save.
And it does not list what the wisdom DC is.
It should be on
it's
your
14.
spells. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so this means that if he fails a wisdom save, he'll have disadvantage on all creatures that aren't Frank, and he must make a Wiz save anytime he tries to move in a space that's more than 30 feet away from Frank.
Oh, Frank.
All right, so let's do that save here. And his Wiz is +0, and I rolled a 13.
Aha! The day is mine, Trebek.
Suck it, Trebek. All right, so when you do that, we go ahead and enter combat. Everybody roll for initiative.
Yes, Dad.
Remind me what we roll for initiative.
Well, you
You
can
click
click the
initiative
initiative
and
button,
roll
or
it.
you can roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
There's my thing. We're good.
11.
You guys are all rolling crap except for Varian. You have an 11 for Bashino.
Well, maybe some of us don't mind our initiative having shit rolls.
Some of us like going last.
Yep.
Panacea, what'd you roll again? Oh, it's right there. Never
Uh,
mind. Ignore
yeah.
me. All right. Perseus is 8. 18. All right, and this puts us at the top of the round with Varian going first.
Yeah, so Varian's thinking to himself, that guy might be an asshole, but I can't let him kill this guy on his own. So I'm going to dash. Let's see. I think I get about here. I forgot to use the little measuring tool first, but that looks about right. And Eldritch Blast. Oh wait, that was my action. Just kidding. No Eldritch Blast. Bonus interaction. That's pretty much all I got.
All right. That means Varian has gone. Bashino, you are next.
Well, I don't really know the two of them that well, but I know that I would not let anyone fight alone. So I decided to go ahead and dash myself. Now, I'm not sure how dash exactly works.
Absolutely. So dash, instead of you take it as your action, so you can't take like an attack or a shove or something like that, but you can move double your movement speed.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that puts me about right here.
Sounds good to me.
And I tell Brian, hey man, you're not alone.
I'm comforted.
And my turn.
All right. Frank, what are you doing?
Oh. Let's see. So he can't run away from me.
Well, I mean,
Let's
he could
see.
run a few feet away from you, but no, he really can't break contact without a whiz save.
Yeah, let's see. Sorry, I'm reading this thing real quick. I want to essentially. So is this a closed door right here?
It should be. Let me double check. It is. Okay.
It looks closed to me. Okay. So I kind of want to shove him and put him up against there and cuff him.
Okay. So go ahead and let's call it a grapple.
Okay.
Typically, if shove, you'd be able to either push him back 5 feet or knock him prone. But since you're going to try to shove and cuff, we're just going to call it a grapple. So your athletics versus his.
Athletics
you
check.
won.
Bum, ba-da-da.
I rolled a 2. So
Okay. So as I'm running, like I'm still kind of in that like sprint, if you will. And as I looked at him, that was the compelling duel, just the locked gaze. And I push him forward against essentially turning on his shoulder, pushing him against whatever the door is. And with a fail swoop, I grab my cuffs and I just kind of instantly link both of his hands right then and there. And I say, "You're going to need to talk to us now." And I kind of look back on my shoulder, staring at the warlock. Not saying anything, mind you. I'm just staring at him. Being
What a
like,
man.
"Why don't you shoot this one? See what happens." And I'm essentially going to put him under arrest, if you will. So he's on the ground on his stomach with cuffs behind his back at this point.
I don't even have a crossbow. so-
Comply! Comply! You've been dubbed Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank!
Alright, is there anything anybody else wants to do in initiative?
I'm just gonna run forward
Okay.
to the other cart. If we dash, do we do double?
Double move.
70
Or-
feet for
Yep.
you.
Does it have to be double? Can it be like
No,
in
it can be
between?
anything up to double.
35 to 70 for you.
So I'm gonna sigh, grab my shoulder because I'm still
It hurt.
bleeding and hurt. And then I'm gonna run behind Bashino because I don't really want to fight, but I was like, well, we fought with these guys,
I
so
don't really want to fight.
they're at least on my side. So I'm gonna get in the same room, but I'm gonna hide behind, kind of get behind the other guys and just see what's going on. So I'm gonna move there and just wait.
Panacea, what are you up to?
I'm gonna walk into the room, my 25 feet I get, because I'm a dwarf. And I'm going to cast my flamey boy, like, right behind Frank.
Flamey boy behind Frank.
Because it's 60 feet, right? So that's what I counted. I mean, if you count, yeah, so.
Yep, that's fine.
And
let
so,
me make
yeah.
sure you have control of it.
And so I
Okay.
can move flamey boy around, like, later, right?
As a bonus action, you can move him around on your turn.
Like,
up to
like
30
bonus.
feet.
So, okay, so I can move him and have him attack at the same time. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
that's what I was tracking.
All right.
And yep, I'm good.
Okay. Right then, you guys hear the thud of more heavy feet
Which direction?
from right here. And
God.
this
Like
door,
Behind
above us?
this door bashes open, and out steps another medium boy.
Question: does this door open to the right or the left?
He kind of kicks it down.
Oh, so it just goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is a meaty boy.
Glad I wasn't there.
He looks nearly identical to the other guy, you know, Schwarzenegger big, but instead he's carrying a large, heavy maul in one hand, which is what he used to bash the door down. He looks to the left, looks to his right. This'll be fun. And he takes a swing at Bashino.
Is that a bonus action since he attacked the door?
Yeah, I thought he
his-
swung
his-
at the door.
breaking down the door was an interaction. He could have just opened it.
Oh,
He was just
really?
opening it with style.
Oh, okay.
Flavor text in the opening
Yeah,
action. I got
I'll
you.
take that into consideration later
Does
on.
that like lead into my turn? Can I dodge?
So that's not quite how it works. This is all just about your AC.
Okay.
So, however, you
Okay.
can take the dodge action instead of an action, and then until the start of your next turn, everyone who attacks you is disadvantage. So, but
Oh, okay, but that's right now.
yeah, as of right now, it's just your armor class might protect you if it is higher than 21.
Yeah.
My
Brandon,
class is 16.
Okay, so that's a hit.
don't be a bitch, Brandon.
Oh no.
He knew.
I
He knew.
know. I just like to hear you say it sometimes. It's like being told you're right. It just feels good.
Oh god.
As he comes, he takes his maul, swings it at you, and deals you a whopping 9 damage as it
Ouch.
clips your shoulder.
Ouch. Ouch.
All right, the other
How much did he hit for?
9.
9.
Oh,
I rolled
9?
poorly. All right, the other one's gonna try to slip the cuffs
Oh, is he now?
He's gonna try. He's gonna fail. His dex sucks, but an 8 won't slip the cuffs, so he
Sure
is
won't.
stuck there.
I really wish that he would get injured doing that.
If you rolled a 1, he would have probably like
Yeah.
sprained his wrist or something.
Good.
All right, Frank, I need you
Hi.
to make a wisdom save.
Excuse me, sir. This is a Chili's.
Say no tchotchkes.
Oh fuck.
All right, Frank. You hear this voice in your head, and it says, "You don't want to fight him. Look behind you. Look at the little man with swords. You fought with him. You want to kill him. He's evil. He needs to be put down." And you feel this overwhelming sensation that the only thing you want to do in the entire world is seek justice against Varian.
I got a question.
I got an answer.
Is killing others against the law?
On this train, you don't know law.
Is killing others against the law in my land?
It could be.
If it is, then I can't follow that order. It's against my my flaw. My character trait wouldn't allow that. I would never disobey a law, even if it causes misery.
Yeah, and I guess I did not make that action sound reasonable, so...
Nope.
There you
And
go.
my honor is my life. I would refuse that at every core fiber of my being.
I'll give it to you. I was really hoping someone else would be closer for that, but you're the closest one, the only one that could be seen, so... Shucks. Alright. Brings us to Varian.
Okay. I'm gonna try and help out the mall boy. Is mall boy blocking the passage there?
Wait. Did you say you're gonna try and help out the mall boy?
Nah, take care of him. I'm gonna try and help
No.
out Chavez.
Thank you.
That's not
So
what I
is he
heard.
blocking
Yes.
the passage?
Yes,
And
he
can I
is.
like athletics roll my ass over him or
You can
under
try.
him or squirt
You
past
can
him?
most certainly try. Go
Okay.
ahead and
I want to
try
flank this dude with Chavez.
Try to shove
so
past him as you
Oh,
give
we're
me an
gonna flank
athletics
him.
check.
I want to protect my squishy members too. So we're
But you're gonna
do
have to roll a
some-
22 or higher.
Aren't you squishy?
What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Okay. Well, it's not gonna. Nope, it's not it.
You
It's
try
not
to
the roll
shove
I was
past
looking
him,
for.
and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Puny man."
Okay, well, I guess that leaves me right here, so I can take my action here and then
Yes, you
step
can.
back, right? All right, cool. So
That
I've still
invoke an
got-
attack of opportunity in that sense?
If he backs off, it will, but he doesn't have a choice. He's gonna have to back off.
That is true because I tried to jump over him and failed, so I'm stuck here with Chavez. So I am going to use my action to attack with my long blade, and then I'm going to use my bonus action, 2-weapon fighting, to roll my short blade as well. Is that a thing? Did
It
I say
is.
any
You
of
just
that?
don't get to add your proficiency
A
bonus
proficiency.
on the offhand attack.
Okay, how do I prevent that from happening?
Just do it and then minus whatever your proficiency bonus is on
Should
the second
be-
roll.
2 should be your proficiency bonus. 3. You got the level 5.
3 for the
Five.
offhand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
do
you
I
just-
have to? I lose the bonus on both weapons?
No, just
No,
on your
no.
offhand attack.
So
Okay.
here, do this. Roll your primary one first.
Here we go.
Doesn't hit.
Now
Boom.
roll your secondary.
Okay.
So your roll is actually 15.
And just think about like if you're not ambidextrous, you slash this, you're not quite as good with your other hand, and so you don't get your proficiency bonus added onto the attack. And
I see.
does not hit.
Well, that sucked. So both of my blades bounce off.
Ting, ting. It's
You
just so
tried.
crowded in there with Bashino and with him, which means you
I
also
guess
need to
I
take a
didn't
step
have a
back.
very good angle. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then
Ooh.
what's he got?
Ooh, that is a 21.
All right, I think he got me. What damage?
Ow.
You're
Dad?
looking at 12.
That's a lot. That is a lot for my squishy ass self.
I would say that would be a beefy boy hit.
Yeah.
That
think
beefy
I'll-
boy, Chef Boy or D. All right.
Oh,
So still my turn. I used my
that's your action and
Action,
bonus.
bonus action, and interaction trying to shove past him.
Oh, okay. So that's
You
it.
shouldn't have anything left.
He has movement.
I do have some movement. I was gonna kind of like try and be more aware of the doors and stuff for my positioning. Is there anything I notice about the other doors in the hallway?
Yeah, all of the doors are made of a fine wood. They have polished brass handles. Each of them has a window about this big in it. Most of them, at least the ones you see, have the drapes on the inside pulled across the window.
So I imagine if I were to try and listen for something that should have happened already on my turn.
Be an interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. I'm gonna position myself. Never mind. I'm not gonna position myself directly in front of that door. I'm gonna stay where I am and end my turn.
No, the door.
Show
gets
what
kicked
happened.
I
out.
know what happened to the last door. I'm not.
All right. Well, he's not moving in front of a door. Bashino, what are you up to? You just got shoved out of the way and then watched someone fail miserably on attack and then get.
And then
tapped
hide
back.
behind you.
Yeah, I know. It kind of hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and do interaction with this medium boy.
What are you trying to do with him?
I'm gonna say, hey, can I tell you one thing?
What?
Does he actually lean
Make my
in?
dreams.
He does. He does. Just a little
I
bit. He leans
also-
down. What?
And I kind of lean a little forward and look up. Make my dreams come true. All
Yes.
I want for Christmas is you. And then I
God
roll
damn
for
it.
attack.
Inspiration. You get inspiration, my friend.
Why roll for an attack? Why not roll for like
no. Let him roll his attack. That's
What is
fine.
seduction? We don't
Well, like,
have
he just,
seduction.
like-
Oh my god,
Persuasion.
yes.
Persuasion.
Persuade
All right,
him.
so I'm like 17 on the damage. Wait, no, sorry. I like 17 for the attack and 12 on the damage.
17 does not hit.
Oh, damn it.
Wow. This guy's.
You should have just kissed him on the lips instead.
But since you have inspiration, you could use that inspiration to re-roll that attack if you wanted to.
Don't do it. Save it.
Inspiration just means
Save
you
it?
can re-roll any d20 that you want.
Only once.
Yep, because then you burn through that inspiration point.
Think
I
about
let you guys
inspiration
stack
as like jet
3
fuel.
inspiration at a time. So
It's like
if you can
NOS in
earn
a
up
race.
to 3.
Well,
Wait, did you
I'm
actually
gonna
give me one earlier
I'm gonna
for
hope
showing
that
my
the
die?
song.
No, you got real life.
You got real life
Myra.
inspiration.
Oh.
Which just means that you can have Brandon buy you a
Hmm.
coffee when we're back in the office.
If I have money. I am
From
having
the-
a baby, so
From the coffee mess in the back.
Yes,
I
buy
will
you a
accept if
coffee
you
in
pour
place
me
of-
a coffee
Done.
from the back.
There you go. Sorry, Victor.
Toshino, you got anything else for us?
Yes. No, I'm just a little sad that I didn't hit him.
With a 17.
Well, all you want for Christmas is that guy, but Boo Bradley, all he wants for Christmas is that mustache to come back.
Damn it!
Boo,
It's not.
please come and watch all of our streams and just heckle the hell out of us because I love you so
He
much.
generally
So-
does watch them.
So,
You get another
Duder,
inspiration.
so if you get some fake eyelash glue, that actually works really good for like fake mustaches and other like
Eyelash glue.
apply. Yeah, you can
I
get it
never
at like
would've
Fred
thought of
Meyer.
I
No,
never
I
would've
do
thought of
cosplay, so like
you
these
go.
are the weird things I know. Like
So
you know.
a fun fact: you cannot get any of the like Halloween glue that they utilize in Hawaii because evidently,
that. We
if
love you too.
Fucking
Boo.
fly that shit. It's flammable, and
Yeah,
they
so
will not send it.
so,
through
so the
any-
alternative is the eyelash glue because and it's even
Oh,
eye
yeah.
safe, so it's definitely safe for your lip. But
Oh, I just don't want to do super glue, like these fucking crazy assholes who are
oh
like.
come on, chemical burns aren't that bad.
I'm more so afraid of losing skin.
You grow it back.
Minor detail. Grow
Wow.
back.
We're
I'll go
working
for
on
Meyer.
that. Frank, what are you gonna do for your turn?
Well, so this dude's on the ground, right?
He's shoved up against the wall.
No, I said I put him on the ground before we rolled.
Oh, you
initiative,
did
sir.
say that. Yeah. So yeah, he's laying on the ground.
What the fuck?
Look, I got a lot of
Uh,
track to crap. Crap
for
to
the-
track. Anyway.
So for the most part, he is like ascertained. He's down, and he's gonna have to roll the break for the cuffs, right?
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move right here, and actually, so I don't want to use this as an action. I want to flavor this one. So tell me if it's okay. I want to kind of like dive from here and diving all the way to this spot. And as I do, I'm pulling out my crossbow and I try to shoot below and between the legs of Varian and Bashino, going for medium boy.
So the dive is just movement. You can flavor that however you want. The
Yeah.
drawing will be your interaction, and the shot will be your attack.
So as I'm diving, I re-grab my crossbow and I'm just like, and I hold my breath as I steady my aim with good trigger discipline,
Love it. Roll to hit.
and I let it launch.
That's a
19.
hit.
And as it hits him, he's not unfortunately wedged, so it's just 8 piercing. But I shoot him right in the knee. That's where I'm aiming for, is right in the knee.
All right.
Specifically, the MCL area. I want to hit him in the medial.
Ooh.
You know what? He's turned
done
just
for the
enough that
season.
I think you could whack that MCL.
Okay, so it gets right into the MCL and slightly goes into the actual. God damn it, KD! It goes into the like knee, if you will, because he's turned in this case, not just like a side slash, and it just goes through his knee, which, because now you've granted my flavor, should inhibit his movement somewhat. He has a fucking arrow through his knee.
So
He's not an adventurer anymore.
because I let you dive doesn't mean doesn't mean I'm gonna do that, because in the rules to do specific damages and stuff requires special rules and stuff. So I try not to get too heavy into doing that, because then it just makes things complicated. But you definitely took out his knee, and I'll take that into account.
Okay, in that case, I wanted to shoot all the way through his knee and potentially splatter blood on Perseus.
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I
definitely
want the blood to kind of like shoot up in a splattering and get all over the fudge and really mix with it and sort of caramelize it, because it should be warm blood. So just kind of.
good. That's horrible. I love it.
It's a mess right
That's
now.
amazing. What are you talking about? Horrible.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action,
Bonus.
let's see. I want to use my Shield of Faith to just kind of put up a shield next to Bashino, since he's right next to Meaty Boy. And that's
Thank
it.
you.
And go ahead and let Bashino know what that Shield of Faith does.
So, a shimmering field will appear around you and surround you currently, and it will grant you a +2 bonus to any AC whilst I'm concentrating. I.e., as long as I don't get stabbed in my anus or attack again, you will have this +2 to your AC to that point. So, there you go. If your AC is 13, you get 15.
Thank you.
Well,
So,
you don't really
I have
notice
a-
it. It just
Oh,
exists.
Yeah, just remember
Oh,
it, because it's temporary.
You see shimmering come across like your face, and you're like,
It
Huh?
feels good. I'm not sure why
Yeah.
why it's shining, but I like it. Got it.
yeah, but
Orb,
it's
it
directly
gives you the warm
facing.
fuzzies.
Yeah, it's facing Meaty
I might
Boy
have fuzzies.
specifically. And
Okay.
that's the intent. And as I kind of like as I land and I get that shot and it goes through and it just splatters across Perseus's face, just completely indulging the fudge with blood, I go, got him. And I kind of roll to the side, reloading my crossbow.
Beautiful. Perseus, what are you doing now?
Apparently,
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you'd go next. That's great.
a whole splatter of blood and fudge, and I give you a very, very mean look, and I say, "What's a fudge, man?" I like talk to you while we're on the same team fighting these guys. And then I sigh, because now I got medium-sized boy right in front of me that I got to deal with. So, I was trying to figure out exactly what I can do. I want to use acrobatics to somehow swipe under his legs to knock him prone, but I'm not sure if that would be athletic or
It would be neither of those. It would be a shove attack. And so
Oh.
that would be you just doing a contest of strength.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're just gonna roll your strength.
Can you
That's
table him? Can
I
you
was trying to see if
not a
you
get
strength.
somebody to get on their hands and knees behind him?
Not a strength like saving throw. It's just you click your strength and there should be a dice there,
Technically, it's
You roll that.
athletics, so
or you
could
can just
roll
do
athletics.
Okay. I'm higher in acrobatics.
but that's not quite what acrobatics is used for, unfortunately. So that's why you just tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you know what skills.
Oh, fuck! Well, evidently it happens not
Let's
once, but
see.
twice!
It doesn't matter. You outrolled me, even if I'd rolled amazingly.
Can we just pretend that was a double roll that happened, and that it's like a capoeira move that just kind of slips under his fucking feet, both styles?
All right. I want you to know this guy. The end state is he is prone AF, right? Tell me how it happened.
Okay, let's see. So I kind of do like a little somersault roll into the next square, right adjacent to him. And then I duck down low, swipe out my leg, take both of his feet out, and then he gets knocked into the doorway to his left. And it kind of knocks the wind out of him.
That is a crit roll. Wouldn't that do some damage, to be honest?
Yeah, really.
So it does double damage, and the damage being 0 is...
Double 0, damn it.
Give him 1 for flavor. Come on, Brandon. Have a heart.
Something
Guys,
exciting's
come on,
gotta
he might have a
happen with
concussion.
crit roll.
Yeah. Have you ever fallen down in body
I
armor?
mean, if
I
she
know
had
you
rolled-
I
have.
have.
If she had rolled
I
a
don't know
1,
what
would she
you're
have
talking
gotten
about.
hurt?
Concussion.
He is
I'll
dazed.
send you the video.
He is dazed, and he has disadvantage / inability on his next turn. So, there we go. All right. Anything else, Perseus?
Yeah, did he just fall down where he was?
He's fallen where he is.
Oh, okay.
Now, that was your action. You could take a bonus action or something if you wanted to hit him.
You cannot utilize your Psychic Blade as a bonus action on this case, though,
Unless you do
because
it
you
as
did
an
not
action.
Psychic Blade him. Yeah.
Wait, so do you
originally.
have a normal weapon in your hands?
No, I don't think I had any weapons because
Okay.
we were searching bodies and then I ran in, so I don't
Got
have
it.
anything.
So yeah, that's probably going to be it unless you want to move away from him.
Or move on top of him.
Well, you can't end your turn in someone else's space.
Can't you do it on an enemy's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't.
I guess you
He's
can move on
prone?
top of him and off of him because you really haven't moved a whole lot.
Just kind of step on him.
I'm gonna stay because right now we have the advantage of the sandwich.
That's true. And everybody else, well, as long as he's prone, everyone has advantage on melee attacks against him and disadvantage on ranged attacks. So it's fine if you're there or not.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay here.
Sounds good. Panacea, what are you up to?
Ah, fuck.
I mean, you've only had a half hour to think what we want to do on your turn.
No, well, it's the whole limited space thing.
Remember, you can always shoot through people's legs.
There's
It's
doors to
valid.
open too. You could just be like, start exploring and say, fuck us. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, well, you know,
Don't encourage that.
don't
We don't
find
need
more
it right
bad
now.
guys, though. That would be bad.
yeah, it doesn't really suit me though. Well, let's see here. I've got my flamey boy, and since he's being ignored, I'm gonna move my little flamey boy up one.
Oh no.
Just to kind of babysit his ass. I'm not gonna do anything. He's just babysitting. He has a little crush on him.
Remember your smell.
But I mean,
Right,
he is
you
just
know,
an extension
no.
of you. So do you in fact have a crush on the big guy?
I like big creepy things.
So this is the guy that has a sunburn from it hitting him originally, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's all I want to say.
yeah.
That's it.
Hey, love her.
He's just sitting there blowing kisses. Yeah.
Would this count as an intimidation, technically?
It depends
I
if
mean,
that's
you
what
know,
she's trying to
He
do.
could be humming Santa Baby.
Santa baby.
Nice.
You know.
Gotta get it.
Don't sing too much. YouTube will flag
Victor,
it.
what do you got?
No, it's just him. It's him, you know, humming it at him. So he's just kind of sitting there. So I mean, if that does give me an intimidation on him, fine. But I don't want to use my action on that.
So your flaming skull is humming Santa baby
And
to
blowing
the
kisses.
man that's cuffed on the ground?
And blowing kisses.
Oh god.
You know, it is just supposed to be a weapon, but I'm totally going with it. Love it. All right, so what are you doing for the
yeah.
rest of your turn?
So I'm thinking I'm going to come up beside my little fudgy friend, and I'm thinking I want to bless her.
Bless.
Yes.
With
So
more
I'm just
fudge?
gonna find where the hell my thing is for bless.
Hashtag bless up.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
She
Yeah.
takes a picture and posts it on Instagram. It gets her 30 followers.
Yeah, and so it doesn't have a roll or anything for bless. But
No, it doesn't. It's just a thing.
Blessed.
yeah, so I'm blessing her because I can't bless the others because they're still like 2 squares away, right?
What is
Or I guess
bless
I
is
could-
the? Is it a touch thing?
I think so.
Where do you
Oh,
touch her?
Bless
sorry,
up to
you're
3 creatures of my choice within range. So
Range is 30 feet.
and range is 30 feet. So yeah, so I'm gonna bless these 3 right here around this guy. So
There we go.
blessing
so we have
you.
Perseus,
you,
Tashino,
blessing
and
you, and blessing you.
I want to
And-
know where each character feels the blessing.
And just so you guys know, that blessing means that whenever they make an attack roll or a saving throw roll before this ends, which is going to be up to 1 minute, so in the next 10 rounds, they can add a d4 to whatever d20 they would have rolled to see if it'll help them. They can use that one time.
Yep.
Alright.
See, I'm not all bad.
What's up, Jesse?
You roll a d4 after the d20?
Yes, so you roll your d20, you're like, that's a crap roll, so then you add a d4 to it.
Oh,
Imagine
nice.
you roll an 11 and then you roll a 4 with your d4, and now suddenly you've been able to hit the person. It's
know
just
I
Add
did
a modifier.
misspeak though. I said you can only use it once. It doesn't specify that at all. So you
No,
can
it's
use it
just for
every
the minute.
round for the 10 rounds.
Wow.
yeah, as long as the spell hasn't ended.
Unless of course something breaks. Or it would be a shame if something broke your concentration.
Like a person that's down on the ground or a door that she's not standing in front of.
You don't know what's in this hallway.
Blood. Or sorry, not blood. Strawberry jam.
There you go. Panacea, you got anything else for us?
No, I mean, I may pull my warhammer out actually.
Sounds like a party.
I
Yeah.
throw an RP flavor thing in.
Absolutely.
As I see Panacea just walk over the strawberry jam, Frank is thinking to himself, why didn't she step down to take a taste? He's just
Because
confused.
I'm wearing a mask. I'd have to
Well,
take
no,
the
no.
mask off.
Frank,
It's like-
Frank is just, he's not saying this. He's just personally confused because he tasted strawberry jam originally and he was confused. And he's like, why isn't anyone else trying to taste this? I'm really going with that D1 that I rolled there.
I'm appreciating it.
So that's just like, Frank is really starting to think to himself, did I get it wrong? Is it not strawberry jam?
Should I not
Oh.
put this on my toast?
Yeah, as he continues, well, he just continues to reload his crossbow, being like, what the fuck? That's it. That's my
Alright.
flavor.
Otherwise, I'm done.
Fantastic. Medium boy here uses half his movement to stand up, and he's pissed. He's gonna turn to Perseus with his big old maul and take 2 swipes at him. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I only hit you
No.
once.
Hold on a second.
Uh huh.
Do you have defensive duelist?
She doesn't have weapons out though.
She did not utilize her primary psychic blade, so technically she does have a finesse weapon.
She said she didn't have any weapons out at the end of her turn.
She can't use her offhand weapon.
No, you're,
That's the
you're not
only thing.
hearing me. You have to have a weapon in your hand for defensive duelist. And she said
it's
she
a
didn't have
safe
any
blade.
weapons in her hand, and she'd have to draw them on her turn.
Sorry for trying to help you.
It's okay.
I
don't
disagree with him.
I didn't have weapons drawn. I think I got cocky with the 21 and then thought like, oh, he's gonna be down for a while.
I
Don't
was
worry,
trying
you
to
get an
encourage
uncanny
you to draw
dodge
weapons
anyways.
out. So,
You
but
get an uncanny dodge anyways.
it's true. You got to take half of what. Since you can see your attacker, you'll take half of the 13 damage, rounded down, of course.
6.
Okay.
All right.
You don't have the other one, by the way. You don't have defensive duelist, I don't think.
Where do I check that?
It'd be in your reaction, but defensive duelist essentially is that if you're holding a finesse weapon that you're proficient in, you get, I think is it +3 AC, Brandon?
I don't recall. It's 2 or 3.
2 or 3, essentially, that like, if you can imagine, you're like riposting whatever the fuck they're doing. So you're like, type of thing.
Exactly like that. The exact sound and everything. I'm
Yeah.
impressed by
So if your AC
capturing.
was 17 and he rolled a 19,
Yeah.
you would then be okay in that instance.
But
But
it's a reaction. You only get it
Is
once
that how
per
you
round.
say that?
Riposte?
riposte? Riposte? Yeah.
Or
I've heard it both ways. I think
French
it's
people.
where you're from and what your dialect
Well,
is.
I'm here in
and stuff.
America. We say
I thought the-
repost.
I thought
Soda!
the P came before the T.
Pop.
My Aussie friend say riposte. So
It's Riposte. That's how you spell it. Either way, we don't need to really get into this one.
And today's session is brought to you by Annunciation.
By Duolingo. Thank you for your sponsorship.
All right.
Stop sending me notifications at 3 a.m.
the fucking angry owl is after you.
Why haven't you practiced Norwegian?
The
Oh,
guy.
you're doing Norwegian too?
Oh goodness.
Not gonna do norsk.
The guy at the end of the hall tries to break his cuffs and he fails. And that brings us
Good.
to the end of our session tonight.
We still have 3 minutes. Don't do that.
I try not to end in the middle of a round. I like to keep it from the top.
What if we go really fast?
We're not getting through it in 3 minutes, buddy.
I
But
mean,
what we do
there's
have,
been times where
I
I've
already
gone
know
through
what
in
I
3
wanna
minutes.
do.
what we do have time for is we have a chance to thank our.
damn
We don't have any sponsors, but if we did have
Smooth.
sponsors,
Be
we'd be
smooth.
thanking Roll20 for the virtual tabletop that we're using, D&D Beyond for the character sheets and rulebooks that we're able to use, for Syrinscape for the sound sets. If you want to use this sound set, you can go ahead and look it up. It's one that I've created, but it is a public sound set called Saving Christmas Polar Express, only on Syrinscape. We'd also like
You
to
do
thank
not.
Twitch, YouTube, University of Washington, and the VA.
You do not need to thank fucking D&D Beyond for the books. We
Hey.
purchased those.
We thank them for the ability to use them, and we're trying to, get the brand out. And of course,
I'm pretty sure
the biggest
people know
thanks,
the Wizards of
the biggest
Coast.
thanks to my players, and of course you, the 5 people who have been watching us tonight. I hope there are more later.
Oh, you forgot to thank the mustache.
Oh, a special thanks to the mustache. However, we are disappointed in the glue that failed to hold it. We're not mad.
I mean,
We're
to
just
be fair,
disappointed.
It's supposed to be glue that is not meant for multiple times, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
We're having trouble hearing your mic all the way out.
It just doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out.
I'm gonna go to Fred
Alright.
Meyer tonight and get more eyelash glue per the recommendation.
Do you guys even have Fred Meyer out there?
Look, fuck you.
As a parting
Oh.
shot, Boo Bradley says, praise the mustache. And with that, we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for playing. We'll see you next week.
What the fuck was Sam's message about, though? It's hentai and it's art? What?